So it's important to start very early in the morning as a supply chain leader.
Give us an hour.
Yeah,
7 a.m.
so I wake up 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
Yeah,
okay.
I go for my boxing session. Then then most of the days I head straight to the restaurants. You have to check your teams on the ground. You have always to be hands-on.
The supply chain team or the chefs, the kitchen?
The kitchen, storekeepers, purchasers, have to be always close to them. You have to consider that they think in a different way. They have culinary and beverage background, and you have to find the perfect common ground so they can realize the importance of these numbers, importance why you need to receive properly, why you need to check the weight, why you need to return this. They need to know what's the impact, what's the bigger picture. Because, I mean, take it on yourself. If I tell you, JP, you have to scale the fish. If it's not 180 grams, you have to return it. You might say, why the hell? Why should I check? I mean, what 10 grams will do for the business? But if you show him that this impacts the recipe, this impacts the bottom line, have to make sure it's a consistent produce. We have a promise for the customers, for our loyal customers, that we get a consistent a dish for 10, 12 years. So when they know the big picture, they understand what's the science, what's the impact behind it. It makes them more responsible and more aware, and they become hands-on. So you have to always be close and near to the team, address all their concerns, all their issues. After I finish, I head to the office, or I sit in any calm place. I run through the markets, I analyze them, then I go through my emails.
How do you do that? How do you analyze the market? You open Bloomberg or?
Bloomberg, there are 3-4 other tools. There are softwares that can generate data for you. There are more than 10 to 25 reliable resources that you can rely on. And lately there are a lot of ERP tools and inventory tools that have built-in AI-based analytics systems that I'm exploring at the moment. And I think they'll be the new trend in the future if they do it right. Need to test them. You analyze the markets, then you catch up with your team in the head office. You see what they are lacking in. They need any support, advice, track the progress of all the projects, see if there is any issues at the moment. Then I run through all the reports, analytics. I build all my reports, see if there is any action to be done. Then I finish my emails. Of course, as a supply chain, I think most of the people agree with me. You get at least 150 to 200 emails every day, requests from stakeholders, from suppliers. And then the last part of the day, usually I dedicate it for Zoom meetings, for one-on-one meetings with suppliers. Yeah, so...
What are some of the key metrics that you track in your reports or in your performance?
So if we speak about F&B products specifically, most important is to track your COGS. You have to get live data COGS tracker because it's important to take an action immediately on the spot. It helps a lot, to be honest. You track your menu engineering report, sales mix, spend analysis, and many other waste analysis. Yeah, so these are important to run on day-to-day basis. See the description between the POs, discrepancies and the invoices, make sure that the automation cycles are running properly. Yeah, so these are the key elements that you have to look at.